Hello everyone and welcome back to a little bit of random. My name's Amanda and today I have 6 products to go over with you. Please ignore the noise. My roof is still getting fixed, so you're going to hear it intermittently throughout the video, but pay no mind to it. Before we get into it, if you like the kind of content I make, please like this video. If you want to see more of this kind of content, do subscribe to the channel. We do a little bit of beauty, a little bit of bath and body, snack videos, a bunch of different stuff, hence the name. So those 6 products I have to go over with you today, those are my empties for the month of January 2025. And I'm going to discuss each product. And you'll see me reach off screen, but to my desk where I have them sitting. So just know that that's going to happen as we go. The first product I have for you is Dove. And it is the Sugar Cookie Sprinkle. Let me see if I could get that closer to you all. The Sugar Cookie Sprinkle Body Scrub from Christmas. We did finish this up. I bought this in November when it first came out, and we just got it into the rotation in the end of December, and we finished it up now, so almost the end of January. So it did take, I would say, probably about 25 days to go through. It's a really nice scrub. It smells like sugar cookies, but it has a little bit of spiciness to it, which I personally like. It's not just a one-note vanilla. It does have depth to it. It was a grittier scrub. It didn't have any soap in it, so it didn't bubble, but it did exfoliate, and it wasn't too harsh and it wasn't too little that you couldn't feel it. So I did appreciate that. As far as ingredients in this one, we have, I found them. Water, glycerin, hydrated silica, sodium lauryl, isthionate, stearic acid, sodium strontiate, cocampolite, bentine, fragrance, lactic acid, sodium olate. The rest of the words I can't. I very much tried to give you guys ingredients. It says moisturizing cream, so it is that, like I said, that creamy base. It doesn't have any soap to it, and it doesn't have any sulfate cleansers as per the bottle there. Let me show that to you. Sorry about the lighting situation there. There we go. Trying to get the camera to focus in on it for you all. But yeah, it's pretty good. I did like this. I didn't mind the scrub. Oh, the plant-based cleansers and pH balanced. Okay. And that's what it says on the other side of the bottle there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it does definitely smell that vanilla sugar cookie scent, but it's got a spiciness to it. I'm not sure where that spiciness is coming in based on the bottle, because it just says fragrance. It doesn't actually give me the fragrance notes. But if I would have to hazard a guess, definitely a very warming spice. Maybe a ginger, maybe a cardamom. Definitely not a cinnamon. I do not smell cinnamon in that. Okay. So next we have... Sorry, this is just a little baby, so I had to really reach for it. Extraordinary BB Cream, and this is by Cité London. Let me see if I can't... Which way is going to be? I think that works. Oh, okay, right there. It's definitely that more golden... metallic paint writing on it, so the light is catching it in a weird way. This I didn't enjoy. I got this in one of my Empties. I believe it was December, but don't quote me on that. I'll link the video if I remember to do that for you all so you can see. I was excited when I originally got it because I've never had a BB cream before, but it did not react well with my other makeup. It got flaky and chunky and cakey underneath my foundation. I know this is supposed to act as a foundation. I was using it as a spot treatment to kind of hide my scars on my face and blemishes. Kind of as a substitute for concealer because I was running low on my concealer at that time, and it just didn't work for me. So I would say if you're not going for a really sheer coverage day, then this was not for me. The shade was good. The shade definitely matched. It's just, it didn't work with my other products, and I didn't like the way it sat on my skin. So personal preference, but great company, good product if you don't have, you know, kind of the unbalanced skin issues that I have, dry patches here, the scarring you want to cover up. My forehead's a lot lighter than the rest of my face, so I have to have something that'll balance between the two. And I like the redness on my cheeks to hide as well. So I'm more of a full coverage girl when I do my makeup. This doesn't cut it for me, but good product. Okay. Now I have for you a hair care product. This is by Bedhead. I hadn't used their products for many years, so I really enjoyed this. If you're in the US, you'll know what Ollie's is. That's the place I got this from. It is a bigger the better, and it is a volumizing foaming shampoo, and that's what drew me in, was the foaming shampoo part. I had never seen a foaming shampoo. I was familiar with regular shampoo, dry shampoo, never foaming. It's like, oh my gosh, I gotta try it. I loved this. It's for limp hair, flat hair. You can see my hair, it doesn't have much body to it. It's really thin, really delicate. So it's long, but it's thin and delicate. It breaks really easily. It falls out really easily. Those are due to some other health issues I have. But this, it gave me like beach hair, like windswept. I just got off the beach volume, which was awesome. It left my hair soft. It didn't weigh it down and make it greasy. I have a very greasy scalp, so a lot of products do that for me. This did not. I would totally purchase this again and again and again. I really enjoyed this. Highly recommend if you can find it in the store, or if you're near an Ollie's, check it out. Really enjoyed this product. Can't say enough good things. Scent was not overpowering. It had a nice, very mild floral smell to it. But yeah, it's a really good product. And I used to use Bedhead when I was younger. They had a texturizing mousse I used to use in my hair when I went to college. It smelled like marshmallow cream, like Jiffy Puff that you use on your sundae. So good. I really loved that product, and they don't make it anymore. It's discontinued, but it was one of the best products I ever had from Bedhead, so I really like that. These next 3 products are going to be Lush products. 2 were exclusives and 1 you can still purchase. Let me get the exclusives out of the way first, because those are no longer available, and then I'll go with the one that is year-round. So first is the Creamy Candy Body Lotion. The tub says, step right up for 1 ticket to instant softness and a sweet cotton candy fragrance. This was from the Shower Box in September 2024. It smells like if you've ever had the Creamy Candy Bubble Bar, Creamy Candy Body Lotion, or not body lotion, body wash from years ago. There was Creamy Candy fragrance years ago. They all smell rather similar. This is a little bit on the mild side in comparison to like the Bubble Bar or the fragrance. And in different formats from Lush, the product smells slightly different. One good example of that is the Super Milk fragrance. I have it in the body wash, and I have it in the hair conditioner primer, and it's definitely smells and lasts longer on the skin or in the hair. In that hair conditioner primer format, in the body wash, it's there and it lingers for a couple hours, but once it's gone, it's gone. You don't really smell it anymore. So and that's with any Lush product. They have a lot of different scent ranges and a lot of different products, but based on the product, you might get a little bit more heavy in scent or a little less heavy in scent. It just depends on that format. So for this, it was definitely lighter, because even now, I cleaned the pot, but the fragrance is lingering in it. But I've got to stick it like flush with my nose to actually smell the fragrance. So that definitely speaks to how light it was on the skin and the body when it went on. I liked it, but there was an ingredient in here that didn't always react well with me. Like, I couldn't use this after a shower when my pores were open, because I would get like a itchiness. So I don't know if it was just because my pores were open that it was irritating, because on days when I didn't take a shower and I just used it as just lotion because I felt dry or something, it performed perfectly well. But it was always after a shower when my, after I had exfoliated and my pores were open, that this bothered me. I did use it. So I used up the pot, and it was really lovely for the, I just had to get used to not using it after a shower. With all of the Lush's potted products, they always have a saying hidden on the label underneath the tag. So for this one, it says totes sweet, totes, some, Toot, however you say that, sweet. And it was very sweet. It wasn't as sweet as the sugar sweetness, cotton candy smell that comes from Snow Fairy, but it was definitely like eating a piece of bubble yum or extra, the bubble mint flavor, or the Trident, the bubble mint. So you get what I'm saying, like that pink gum, traditional smell of gum. That's what this reminds me of. But I liked it. I really liked it. So that was my first limited Lush product. The second one was from that same shower box. This was Super World Unknown, and see if I can get that to focus. This was the body scrub that came from that box. It does say it's a kitchen exclusive, and then it says, astonish your senses with the exfoliating magic of castor sugar, softening coconut oil, and a sweet otherworldly scent. This was really nice. It was on the thicker side because it is that sugar, castor sugar base. Lush has a variety of scrubs that are there year round. The sugar, if you like a stiffer, more exfoliating scrub, definitely go with the ones with the castor sugar. You're going to get that thick, almost Play-Doh like texture when you rub it in, but it does a really good job of buffing and clearing away that dead skin. If you want something more creamy and hydrating, I would go with, let me think on that. I would probably go with something like Smuggler's Soul, or there's another, the Ocean Salt. That is very scrubby, but it's got that creamier base, so it's more moisturizing as you scrub. Then you have ones that are the more liquidy side, so they give less of an exfoliation if you have really sensitive skin, such as like Rub Rub Rub, Magic Crystals. Those are more on the orange, I do believe it's called Orange Body Scrub. Those are more on the liquidy side, and those give a more gentle scrub. So it depends on what you like, what your skin needs are for scrubs from Lush, and then what textures you like. I've used almost every scrub they've ever made, and I do prefer that more thicker, deeply exfoliating scrub because I get a lot of rough patches on my skin. I tend toward dryness on my body, and then I tend towards oiliness and patchiness on my face. So different parts of my body need different things. And then finally, this is the product you can still get for the moment year-round. They did bring it back this year out of the archive. So that means they hadn't had it for a very long time, and then they brought it back, and it's called Needles and Pine, and it was a shower jelly. If you've never had a Lush shower jelly, they're really fun to play with. They're wibbly and wobbly. It's like a little bit stiffer of like a Jello gelatin cup, and it lathers up just like soap. You could rub it on your body. You could rub it on a loofah and then rub it on your body, depending if you have textural issues. with the way things feel on your skin. I just rub it right on my body. I've gotten, well, this last year, if it was a jelly in a scent that I hadn't ever tried before, I picked it up. And that was purely because I've used every jelly they've ever made. In addition, like with the body scrubs, I've used all of them. So now I tend to pick up just the new scents, and I keep the ones I love in my collection. But they're really good. I really love the jellies. They last forever, almost as long as like a body wash, in my opinion, depending on how rough you are with it. If you're, you know, going to town and really breaking it down, then it won't last as long. But I just, you know, for me, it's just a gentle lather all over, and then I put it away. It also depends on how you store it. I've noticed if I get water in the container before I put it away, it breaks down that jelly a little bit faster than if I don't, sorry about that, if I don't do that. And I do believe that that is because it's got that more like a jello consistency. So, you know, the more water you add to a gelatin, the more soupy it becomes. And I take that same kind of principle for food related jello and apply it to this. There is no animal gelatin in this, so these are completely vegan. You can tell by the little V in the circle, that means the product is vegan. There's no animal byproducts in this. It's made from carrageenan, which is a derivative of seaweed, and it's got that gelatin quality. So when it emulsifies with the other ingredients, it becomes a jelly. Let me pause really quick because I have another jelly in my shower right now, and I can show you why they're so much fun, and you'll get I think you'll get a little tickle out of it. My sister loves them. She plays with them all the time. So this is the Sweetie Pie shower jelly. And you can tell, I just have it sitting on top of the lid there because I used it the other night. But you could tell how wibbly wobbly it is, just like Jello, but watch. Isn't that fun? Like just the sound and the bounciness of it. This one is very glittery. So if you don't like glittery products, I would avoid it. I'm trying to see if I can, yeah, see that iridescence? That's the silver glitter in it. It's really pretty to look at. It smells like a candied black cherry, so really deep cherry, but it has that sweet finish. And you'll notice as I do these empty videos, the products I lean towards are more sweet and fruity and spicy. I don't go real woodsy. I don't go real floral. I'm usually within that bracket of sweet, foody, fruity. Those are the scents I enjoy. It doesn't leave glitter on your skin, I should mention. So from a look at it, it's glittery, but you can see my hand there when I played with it. Let me see if I can focus it in the light. You can see that there's not, that sparkle didn't really transfer. That's because it's contained in that jelly. Other Lush products that have sparkle in it, it does transfer a lot more. Thankfully, this one doesn't. I don't want to be real sparkly on my skin. But on my days when I'm not going somewhere, I do like a little bit of sparkle. It depends where I'm going, honestly. So work, to the gym, I'll say out to dinner with the family. I don't want to be like real sparkle. But at home, if it's just a shower at night before bed, I don't care if there's a little bit more sparkle because basically it's going to wear off by morning, so it doesn't really matter. But it just, for me, it depends on the time of day in which I'm doing it and when I'm taking my shower. If it's a morning shower, I tend not to. If it's a night shower, I don't care. Just depends. But yes, other than that, that's everything from my empties this month. I don't think that I did too bad. 2 scrubs in a month is really good for me. Charla helped get through this guy, or he'd still be on the shelf, which I'm happy about because I don't like to let products sit around too long because, especially scrubs, as they break down, sometimes they'll irritate my skin when the oils and such start to separate. So I try to get through my scrubs really quick, and that's why I always have a constant rotation of them. As far as lotions, those last me forever. Hair care products usually last me forever. And then the jellies last me a good amount of time too. So those will be featured probably a little bit less in comparison to other products I'm going to be using and what will be coming up in the next, you know, in February's empties. But anyways, this video is super long. Let me end it. Thank you all so much. I so appreciate your viewership. I appreciate your feedback. And I appreciate you being here with me and having fun. If you want to leave a comment on this video, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see in the future, look forward to another makeup collection video. I have that in the works. I have another mini-verse coming up here. So the Make It mini verses, I'm going to be doing that in an ASMR style video. And yeah, anything else that kind of tickles my fancy through my collection, I will share with you guys. I do reading vlogs. I do a lot of different things, like I said. So stay tuned, and thank you all so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.